Hello everybody, welcome to Erndale's. My name is Dale and this is my Erndale's channel and we are doing Vlogmas. This is Vlogma day 10, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. It's so nice to see you. I hope you have enjoyed the Vlogmas up till now. And if you are a returning viewer, I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for joining me, everybody. It means a great deal to me for you to come and sit and listen to my yammering for whatever amount of time I'm on. This is going to be a shorter video today. I'm working on a special tutorial for Monday's video, so I'm cutting this one a little bit shorter than some of them. So back in 2011, I entered a poetry contest with Country Woman magazine, and I submitted a Christmas poem actually that I had written. I had written it a few years earlier, and my poem won, and they published my poem in their Christmas magazine book. And I'm going to read you that poem on Christmas Eve. But as one of the prizes, they sent me this book. And it's a family Christmas, handmade gifts, and heartfelt stories. And so I dug this book out, and actually I've been enjoying it. I've been reading a story a day myself. And there's some really lovely little stories in here, but there's one here that I thought I would share with you today, just to kind of get our day started and we can think about how things used to be. Maybe I gotta get these glasses on. So this story is by Kathy Patterson and it's called The Yellow Christmas Boxes. My parents were married in 1913. By the time they had been married 10 years, they had 7 children. First 4 sons, then I came along in September 1921, and 2 years later the twins were born, a boy and a girl. My father was a farmer, so there was always food to put on the table. We always had plenty of milk, cream, butter, eggs, and meat. Each year my father butchered a pig and a cow. My mother canned the beef, quarts and quarts of it. The hams were smoked in a smokehouse. My mother always had a large garden, too. It provided our vegetables summer and winter because she canned whatever we didn't eat fresh. We all went to a country school with all 8 grades in one room. I was already in school when the Depression hit. But the Depression didn't seem unusual to me. When you come from a family as large as ours, there was always a depression, it seemed. I can identify with that statement, not personally, but my parents came from big families during the Depression, and I've heard that same sentiment from them when they used to tell us stories about their young lives. When Christmas came around each year, we got one gift or toy. That's where the yellow box came in. Each year, shortly before Christmas, my mother would go to the shoe shop in our small town and get 7 empty shoe boxes. They must have held men's work shoes as they were quite wide and always yellow. My mother must have started making homemade Christmas candy a few weeks before Christmas, and she must have done it while we were at school or after we went to bed. Because I never saw any candy until Christmas Eve. She surely hid it well, because even with 7 children running around the house, none of us ever found it. But then our parents kept us so busy that we didn't have time to look for it anyway. Santa Claus always came about 9 p.m. on Christmas Eve, after the milking and the farm chores were done. He would give each of us our one present apiece, and then he would leave. Then our mother would give each of us our own big yellow box, each of which was packed exactly alike. There was a big red apple, an orange, and some Christmas mixed nuts, filling about 1/3 of the box. The rest of it was filled with all kinds of mother's wonderful homemade Christmas candy, chocolate fudge, chocolate-covered bonbons, and my favorite candy of all, seafoam. It was still my favorite homemade candy, and I make it each Christmas for my family to enjoy. They love it too. When we had to keep we then had to keep our boxes in our bedrooms or in some other hiding place. Believe me, we watched our boxes like hawks. We counted the pieces of candy, and if one or two were missing, we knew someone had gotten into it. I was about 5 years old when I first got my own box, and I got a yellow box every year until I was 19 and ready to be married. I now make all the same candies at Christmas time that my mother made. I keep my homemade candies in covered pails, and each day I put several pieces of each kind on a tray and set it out for whomever wants to eat it. And every December, when I am making homemade candy for my children and grandchildren, I recall my childhood days with yellow boxes that came on Christmas Eve. Isn't that a delightful story? So, the yellow Christmas boxes is my gift to you. Thank you, Catherine Patterson, for writing this lovely story. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.